I need some space. But on my fucking hard drive. So the plan for today, for this episode, well, for episodes ahead, was that I'm gonna avoid all these buildings and not bother with all the possible supplies. But we just so happened to stumble across that part of the game where we step off our little vehicle and have a walking section doing important part of clearing the road ahead, essentially. So everything's bad, everything's bad. Enemies, come out. You need to die before we progress. And there's the chatter. Where's the dudes? And there they go. He saw the laser blast. Okay, I see. He saw the laser blasts going through the door, but he decided, yeah, that's the right time to attack. Oh, performance ready. Okay then. More dudes, yes! Shooting action! Remember when I said walking segment? Well, I was clearly lying. Hopefully that's legible what I'm saying, because I don't know. Like, I know the effects are too loud, but I don't know if the slider for effect volume is adjustable in such a way that I can adjust loudness of the effects. Fuck. Well, I hope it's fine. Oh. I can adjust the effects of gunfire, essentially. Yeah, like I was saying. Oh, that's okay. Okay, and I'm being shot at anyway. Where from? Where? How? What? Why are you sliding then again now? We had that problem previously. Still didn't get itself fixed. Is this the only door that allows me to enter there? In there? That's gonna be dumb. So I'm gonna have to just shoot ammo out to waste it to pick up the shotgun. Oh, that's funny. There we go. So that's done. Yeah, we're not gonna be. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Thank you for closing the door behind me or in front of me. Ghosts. Ghosts. Haunted house. Haunted place. All of it. And we're done with the haunted part of haunted part of this game already. Yeah. Onwards then. What are we doing here? Well, we've got a bridge, and that's a big set piece. Yeah, I can go through. Okay, we got a bridge, and that's a big set piece that we'll get to eventually when it's time. Well, I could park my car here to avoid suspicion or being noticed. Other than this patrol maybe already right, telling everyone about this. There's a commentary note. Quick, give me inspiration or buy time for me, so I figure out what I can mention today.
In many ways, the Half-Life games are about the illusion of freedom. For example, scripted sequences replace cutscenes, but they don't actually allow the player to have any input, just as many seemingly open scenarios only have one true solution. Overall, the Half-Life games are linear, despite almost always giving the player complete control over Gordon. In order to allow players to believe they are in control and preserve this illusion, each map is filled with optional content. By adding in many side areas that the player may ignore or stumble upon, the world becomes more rich, immersive, and believable. This can be difficult, but the payoff is worth it. This kind of design is increasingly common in AAA action games, but Valve likes to have some fun with it. And the constant motif of trains can be seen as a subtle nod to how the player is going to spend the duration of the game on a predetermined path, whether they know it or not.
There's a fucking head grab trying to get me. Motherfucker, you're not having that luxury. Oh, another one, and the worst one. Well, a revolver round for you it is then. It's not like it's going to waste. Yeah, like I just mentioned at the beginning of this episode, we're gonna be avoiding additional content. I'm talking about content and the fact that I've got these commentary notes that I enjoy, and hopefully you do too, and hopefully you enjoy me as well. I've looked around because previously I mentioned I like upgrades, updates, remasters, remakes. To some extent, but I do like when the game looks nice and when an old game that looks bad becomes made to look nice. So that's very nice. Yeah, if you could imagine, we're gonna heavily breathing zombie somewhere here. So we're gonna dispatch. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with my performance when it comes to computers? Oh, there we go. There's this cunt. Get rid of him with rockets, because we've got unlimited supply of that in a crate over next. Why does this one catch fire? This is weird. There's barely a house left here, but there is a fire hazard here anyway. A canister of gas. Olean. Right, what was I saying? Enough ammo here, yeah. Remade. And yeah, and that's why I went with Half-Life 2 update mod that makes it look better, but doesn't really destroy the whole vision for it, how it was planned to look like and shit. But I actually did find, accidentally stumbled upon when I was looking for a little bit of an improvement for Alex, I guess. I found better animation for weapons and better tune-ups and better everything for it that doesn't interfere much with the original vision for the game. But unfortunately for the game, or maybe not, that one of course did not have it didn't have the commentary notes, because that's the selling point of this mod. And yes, it's been sold to me essentially, but I didn't pay it. No, it's not actual trade, but you know, marketing, just marketing. Yeah, I got this one and I enjoyed the content it provided, but I probably would like to play the mods that make it look even better, but maybe some other time, and not necessarily for the channel, unless there is massive attempted population and popularity of this. So this is an interesting element. I'm just gonna let it play out and then you'll figure it out, right? Can you hear this? Can you hear that? Yes, it's head crab zombie with toxic ones as well. Shocking, huh? So there's this 4 rooms. Oh shit. Don't get bitten by that, because that's suboptimal. And would mean that you have no skills to avoid it. There should be another one. There it is. Motherfucker. You sneaky cunt. There you go. You go down. There's these 4 rooms. Well, 3 maybe, because that's a corridor essentially. And there isn't a zombie here at all. Unless you go around and either, I think, start dealing with this. So it's either you go through here or go around, and you won't find it until you're here trying to get the goodies, and then they just ordinarily outright spawn the enemy to surprise you. And it's the one that's most annoying of them all, pretty much. Maybe with an exception of fast zombie. Right. So there's this section. This non-linear part of just going up and getting a few shots for our crossbow. How many crossbow shots have I got left? 4. Is there any left in there? Because it was a whole crossbow and not a pile of ammo for it. That's a no, I guess. Well, shit. Anyway. Still saving up ammo for this, because that's actually kind of rare, maybe. Sus to to some extent. Anyway, fuck it. So, yeah, there's this commentary note. This feels so washed out, wouldn't you say? It's so bright here. You should buy a boat. I should buy a boat. I wish I could buy a boat.
Throughout the development of Half-Life 2, the wilderness outside of City 17 changed many times, more so than any other concept. It was, at one time, conceived as a dried seafloor with the last drops of the ocean being drained by a teleport, and at another, it was a vast scrapyard of junked military vehicles. The one theme that stuck from the wasteland's inception to its eventual evolution into the coast, however, is the presence of the City 17 Railroad. It connects the various locations and makes them cohesive, while helping to reassure the player that they are headed in the proper direction.
Right, trains. So essentially follow your train of thought. And there's this little, whatever this is. What is this? Is this a hotel? Is this like some business office? A government office. Weird place. Would want to live here, because why not? 2 stories, maybe even 3. Fucking amazing. If only I had money to live in here. And if only this was real. Right, also, have you noticed when I was looking around how the draw distance seems to behave like almost, well, absolutely the other way around. Lives life on of its own. When I turn around, it turns to face me. It's as if the earth is flat, and if I was to look up, the horizon would follow my line of sight. It's absolutely not how it works. You're just looking at the horizon every time, and that's why it's in the middle of your vision every time, you stupid flaptards. Also, even though there is mist and draw distance, if you turn around just the right way, you can see across all of it to the next part of the level. So let's just go there. We're not going there just yet, because there are force... well, just trust me on this, right? So if I took my ride and rid all the way over here, there would be a force field that we have to disable. And there are all the cables, wires leading to the source of its power. And that's what we have to figure out first and deal with next. So there's that. So that's why we're going here. Is this dead? Is everything here dead? Why am I having performance issues again? It's an old game. I don't know, man. Everything should be working so smoothly. But it isn't. It never is. Nothing's ever really how you want it to be. Right. If even the fucking plague isn't killing enough people, and not the right people as well, man. Even the plague can't get it right. Right. We're not going anywhere lower than this, but like they said, it's a detail that I can explore, so the game feels bigger. And shit. Very well. The bridge now. There should be enemies here at some point. That's what I need. There we go. And then we're gonna have a big, big battle. Do you like rivers? Do you like river fish? That's more important, because I don't. River fish taste like mud. I don't know if you've ever had a river fish. A freshwater fish, that's what it's called. But they taste like mud, and I don't like them. I prefer sea fish. Saltwater fish, yeah. Yeah, well, I wanted to mention something, but what was it? What the fuck was it? Something about something or another. There is a crow or a seagull. I'm not gonna come up with it, not soon anyway, so we're going. So imagine that. Oh, a nice music. Enjoy the ambience. Ambiance. So this part is pretty nerve-wracking, especially if you've got fear of heights. So if you do, keep watching the screen and keep... will I be able to survive? Oh yes, I was! See, even that almost got me. So yeah, additional difficulty here. Not only is it high and the beams are thin, there are barnacles that are gonna just fucking catch you and get you to die. Do you like die? We could hunt seagulls. Do you want to hunt seagulls? Nah, let's not fuck about with that. We could be using this walkway, but unfortunately it's fucking broken, so there's no dice. That's where we're having this thrilling ride across the support beams that are walkable on, apparently. By design, I'm sure. At least the design of the developers. Right on. Oh, can you hear the train? I can. Can you hear the headcrab? We're not gonna go overboard, or maybe not overkill him with missiles just because they're lying around here, because we're gonna need them later on. And when I say that, you should have an idea what could come in the future. Also, if you like heights, if you like being caught by a barnacle, and happy life threatened that way. There's also a train coming across above us, and it's shaking the whole bridge, making you feel like it's even worse. We're not going there that way because it's too steep. We're gonna use this conveniently broken away fucking piece of walkway again. First it's inconveniently broken, so you have to climb all this shit like a lunatic, and then it's conveniently broken back in here, so you can get back up to some place where you actually should be walking on, instead of, you know, the trash that you're experiencing. There should be another head crab here, I'm pretty sure. And also, you know, I don't know, it's fine. Perfect. Oh no, there's Combine instead. What a twist, what a twist. Where are they though? Oh, there they are. There's one. Oh, where are you going? Why did you decide to leave? We're about to become best friends with Red Hot Rebar. There we go. And with that. There we go. Perfect. 2 headshots. Nice. Nice. And almost full crossbow. Again, full crate of missiles? What could possibly warrant that? Well, maybe this will tell us.
When trying to create a realistic game is balancing realism with gameplay. A level with finely tuned gameplay may be interrupted during an art pass, and a level that looks realistic and believable may be sullied by a gameplay pass. The best levels, according to Valve employee David Sawyer, are levels where art passes support the gameplay and inspire it. A prime example is this bridge sequence. The art here matches the gameplay, and the gameplay here matches the art, creating a memorable and cohesive experience.
Would you imagine that you can have beautiful vistas and experiences in your game, but it plays like shit? And alternatively, things can look like shit, but they can have pretty good gameplay. I would imagine that exists somewhere in reality, wouldn't you? I would figure it out. I would figure out that, yes. Oh look, it's conveniently broken off again, so we can have more thrill rides and head crabs. Yeah, so you can juke and fucking die. Yeah, like this. You wish, fucking cunt. Well, joke's on you, you're the one dead now. And there'll be a waste again to use all those medpacks. Just laying there, waiting for you to get gnommed on by head crabs, point by point, wasting 25 health per pop. Do we go through here? Maybe... Yes. Managed to not actually... waste a medpack, that's very nice. Let's use this, since they're lying around, and it will immediately refill us, and immediately, of course, ruin my whole idea of don't worry about it, there's plenty of ammo for everything, just use whatever you like, man. Is there anything interesting down there? Probably not, it's just detail that you can explore. How are you doing there, buddy? Resting? Yeah, we should buy a boat. Right, so let's have this little quick conflict at the end of the bridge. Being a troll now, right now, that'll be a title for the episode. Yeah, that'll be funny. Well, accurate weapons, that's my favorite. I love not missing shots. I love my shots land where they need to go. And kill efficiently. That's why muskets are better than modern assault rifle. Some historian guy would have you know, or archaeologist. Well, did I really need that medpack? I don't think there was a way around it. So we do. Yeah, and there's this. You could just blast those fucks. And that worked. Yeah, and what else was with you? What else is with you? Tell me, guy. Tell me. Oh, well, hold on. I'm being attacked. Keep that thought. There you go. Fuck you, he barely hit me as well. What a balanced game. My inaccurate weapons are equally as inaccurate as theirs. Hold on, that'll be funny. Well, that's not funny anymore. Oh, that's funny even well. Did I get the one that I wanted to get? Probably not. I got someone. That's good. Anyone else left? Possibly. Yep, since there's another fucking level here. Well, shit. Well, shit again. That didn't work as I wanted to. Of course. Never does. Never does. It's like the beginning of this episode all over again. It's not working as intended. There we go. Some supplies, some gas canisters. Yeah, let's wreak some havoc with that. Because nothing's better than people on fire. Well, that's a failure on your part. Nope. This time I was well prepared with a shotgun. Ahead of time. Oh no! It's a laser barrier! How do we get through? Let's just pull the plug on this fucking shit. Life support gone. Life stopping power gone as well. Right. Rule number I don't remember. Every button must be pushed. So let's. It makes some noise and that should indicate for you that the barrier is down. But it absolutely is not indicative of that. And since we don't have real windows, we've got like reinforced glass here with the rebar and shit. Okay. Oh, and there's regular glass now too here, and also combine down there. Wow, what a variety! Yeah, of course we're gonna have a boss battle, which is the combine gunship. Sick, huh? Well, let's deal with the whole return trip in the next episode. In the meantime, I don't know, watch my other playthroughs. That's a good idea. Keep watching, because you need more, and so do I, especially since right around the time of recording this, people should be homestuck and homesick, and also possibly alive still, but it's still good for any other occasion, any other time you might have on your hand. Stick around.